My sister borrowed $50,000 from me for cancer treatment, so I showed up to her honeymoon with the medical records. When Vera called me sobbing that March morning, I didn't hesitate. Stage 3, ovarian cancer. Aggressive treatment needed immediately. Insurance wouldn't cover the experimental therapy that could save her life. Please, she begged through tears. You're the only one who can help me. I liquidated my retirement account that same day. For 6 months, I watched her battle cancer. She'd show me blurry photos of IV drips and hospital wristbands. She wore scarves constantly, claiming chemo had stolen her hair. She even lost weight, though I now realize that was probably from wedding dress fittings. The calls became sporadic around month 4. Treatment is so exhausting, she'd whisper when she bothered answering. I just need to focus on healing. When our cousin mentioned Vera's engagement to some tech executive named Garrett, my blood froze. Engagement? I asked. Yeah, she's been planning this huge destination wedding for months. Didn't she tell you? That night, I hired a private investigator. 3 days later, I had the truth. Vera had never been to an oncologist, never had cancer, never even missed work, but she had booked a $30,000 wedding in Belize and spent the rest on a down payment for a luxury condo with her fiancé. Instead of confronting her immediately, I bought a plane ticket. I found them at their resort's poolside restaurant, clinking champagne glasses and laughing. Vera looked radiant, her thick, healthy hair cascading over her shoulders. No sign of the dying woman who'd begged for my help. I walked straight to their table and sat down. Vera, I said calmly, you look remarkably healthy for someone who was supposedly dying 6 months ago. Her face drained of color. Garrett looked confused. What's going on? He asked. I pulled out a manila envelope and spread the contents across their table. Bank statements showing the $50,000 withdrawal. The PI's report documenting Vera's daily activities. Photos of her shopping for wedding dresses while supposedly undergoing chemotherapy. Your wife stole $50,000 from me, I told Garrett. She claimed she needed it for cancer treatment. Vera's champagne glass slipped from her hand, shattering on the stone floor. That's not... I can explain, she stammered. Can you? I asked, because I also brought these. I placed down medical records I'd obtained through a friend at the hospital. Completely clean. No cancer, no treatments, nothing. Garrett stared at his new wife in horror. You lied about having cancer? His voice cracked. To steal money from your own sister? Other diners were starting to stare. Vera's perfect honeymoon was crumbling in real time. I was going to pay you back, she whispered. When? I demanded. After you finish spending my retirement on your fantasy life? Garrett stood abruptly, his chair scraping loudly. I can't. This is insane. We're getting this marriage annulled. As he stormed away, Vera grabbed my arm desperately. Please don't ruin this for me. I love him. I pulled free and gathered my evidence. You already ruined it yourself. The moment you decided my life savings was worth less than your lies. I left her sobbing at that poolside table, surrounded by shattered glass and the wreckage of her deception. 2 weeks later, Garrett filed for annulment. Vera lost the condo and had to move back with our parents. She finally called to apologize and promise repayment. I'll pay you back, she said. Every penny, I swear. Yes, I replied. You will, because I've already filed a police report for fraud. She was arrested the next morning. At her sentencing, the judge called it one of the most callous cases of family exploitation he'd ever seen. 3 years in prison, plus full restitution with interest. Sometimes people ask if I feel guilty for destroying my sister's life. I remind them she destroyed it herself. I just made sure everyone could see the damage.